Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, born December 31, 1935, is King of Saudi Arabia, a position he has held since 2015. He was also Prime Minister of Saudi Arabia from 2015 to 2022. He is the 25th son of King Abdulaziz, the founder of Saudi Arabia. He assumed the throne on January 23, 2015. Prior to his accession, he was Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia from June 18, 2012 to January 23, 2015. Salman is the third oldest living head of state, the oldest living monarch, and Saudi Arabia's first head of state born after the unification of Saudi Arabia. He has a reported personal wealth of at least $18 billion, which makes him the third wealthiest royal in the world. Salman is a son of King Abdulaziz and Hafsa bint Ahmed al-Sadari, making him one of the Sadari Seven. He was the deputy governor of Riyadh and later the governor of Riyadh for 48 years from 1963 to 2011. He was then appointed Minister of Defense. He was named Crown Prince in 2012. Salman became king in 2015 upon the death of his half-brother, King Abdullah. Salman's major initiatives as king include the Saudi intervention in the Yemeni civil war, Saudi Vision 2030, and a 2017 decree allowing Saudi women to drive. His seventh son, Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, is considered the de facto ruler of Saudi Arabia due to the king's poor health and Mohammed's own political maneuvering. Mohammed replaced his father as prime minister in 2022, making him the first king since Saud in 1964 not to serve as head of government. Salman was born on December 31, 1935, and is reported to be the 25th son of King Abdulaziz, the first monarch and founder of Saudi Arabia. Salman and his 6 full brothers make up the Sadari Seven. He was raised in the Maraba Palace. Salman received his early education at the Prince's School 8 in the capital city of Riyadh, a school established by King Abdulaziz specifically to provide education for his children. He studied Islam and Arabic language, focusing on Sharia in the Wahhabi interpretation under the Hanbali school of jurisprudence. Salman, and like many of his siblings, learned the Quran by recitation and under a cleric in the Wahhabi tradition. Salman was appointed deputy governor of Riyadh province on March 17, 1954, aged 18, and held the post until April 19, 1955. He was appointed the governor of the same province on February 5, 1963, and remained in that office until November 5, 2011, a period of almost half a century. As governor, Salman contributed to the development of Riyadh from a mid-sized town into a major urban metropolis. He served as an important liaison to attract tourism, capital projects, and foreign investment to his country. He favored political and economic relationships with the West. During his governorship, Salman recruited advisors from King Saud University. During Salman's 5 decades as Riyadh governor, he became adept at managing the delicate balance of clerical, tribal, and princely interests that determined Saudi policy. He was also the chairman of the King Abdulaziz Foundation for Research and Archives, CAFRA, King Abdulaziz Museum, the Prince Salman Center for Disability Research, and the Prince Fahd bin Salman Charitable Society for the care of kidney patients. Salman also undertook several foreign tours while he was governor. In 1974, he visited Kuwait, Bahrain, and Qatar to strengthen Saudi Arabia's relationship with those nations. During his visit to Montreal, Canada in 1991, he inaugurated a gallery. In 1996, he was received in the Élysée Palace in Paris by the then French President Jacques Chirac. The same year, he toured Bosnia and Herzegovina to give donations to the Muslim citizens of the country. Being a part of an Asian tour in 1998, Salman visited Pakistan, Japan, Brunei, and China. According to the Washington Post, the late Saudi journalist Jamal Khashoggi criticized Prince Salman, then governor of Riyadh and head of the Saudi Committee for support to the Afghan Mujahideen, for unwisely funding Salafist extremist groups that were undermining the war in Afghanistan against the Soviets. Under Salman, Riyadh became one of the richest cities in the Middle East and an important place for trade and commerce. Citation needed. There were also infrastructural advances including schools, universities, and sports stadiums. About the province, he said, "Every village or town in the Riyadh region is dear to me, and holds a special place in my heart. I witnessed every step taken by the city of Riyadh, and for this reason, it is difficult for me to think about being far away from Riyadh. On November 5, 2011, Salman was appointed Minister of Defense, replacing his full brother, the Crown Prince Sultan. Saud bin Abdulaziz was named Governor of Riyadh Province. Salman was also named a member of the National Security Council (NSC) on the same day. It is speculated that he was placed in the immediate line of succession due to his personal qualities. First, he has a conciliatory and diplomatic nature. He headed the family council, called the Descendants Council, Majlis al-Utra in Arabic, that was established by King Fahd in 2000 to solve family matters, reach consensus, and try to avoid any publicly embarrassing behavior by some family members. Second, Salman belongs to the middle generation in the royal family. Therefore, he could develop close ties with both generations socially and culturally. Last, due to his long-term governorship, he had developed a network of relationships within Arab and international circles. Salman continued the policy of military intervention in Bahrain. In April 2012, Salman visited both the United States and the United Kingdom, where he met with U.S. President Barack Obama and British Prime Minister David Cameron. 2013 saw Saudi military spending climb to $67 billion, overtaking that of the UK, France, and Japan to place fourth globally. As defense minister, Salman was head of the military as Saudi Arabia joined the United States and other Arab countries in carrying out airstrikes against the Islamic State in Iraq and Syria in 2014. On June 18, 2012, Salman was appointed as Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia shortly after the death of his brother, Crown Prince Nayef bin Abdulaziz. Prince Salman was also made first Deputy Prime Minister. His nomination as Crown Prince and Deputy Prime Minister was seen by some as a signal that King Abdullah's cautious reforms were likely to continue. On the other hand, Saudi reformists stated that while Prince Salman, in contrast to other Saudi royals, took a more diplomatic approach towards them, he could not be considered a political reformer. They also argued that, like King Abdullah, Salman focused mainly on economic improvement rather than political change. On August 27, 2012, the royal court announced that Salman was in charge of state affairs whilst King Abdullah was out of the country. Prince Salman launched a Twitter account on February 23, 2013. In September 2012, Salman was named as the deputy chairman of the Military Service Council. He is a strong advocate for philanthropy in poor Muslim nations such as Somalia, Sudan, and Afghanistan. Salman was often a mediator in settling royal conflicts among the extended Al Saud family, estimated at 4,000 princes. He was a prominent figure of the royal council, which allowed him to select which princes would be delegated which responsibilities of the kingdom. Salman and his family own a media group, including Pan-Arab daily Asharq Al-Awsat and Al-Iqtisadiyya. Citation needed. Though he owns only 10% of the Saudi Research and Marketing Group, SRMG, he is often referred by auditors as its owner. Citation needed. He reportedly controlled the organization through his son Prince Faisal. Citation needed, who is a former chairman of the concern. The SRMG publishes such daily papers as Arab News, Asharq Al-Awsat, and Al-Iqtisadiyya through its subsidiary Saudi Research and Publishing Company, SRPC. In a similar vein, Salman is reported to have some strong alliances with significant journalists. He is said to be close to Al Arabiya TV director and Asharq Al-Awsat journalist Abdelra. If you enjoyed this deep dive into royal luxury, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more stories from the world of power, prestige, and politics.